everyone. We're live because Foster and I are not rearranging everyone. It's a week 4 matchup. Cross Division, finally. We've made it to the Cross Division where we have 1 and 2 Texas two-step going first tonight against trying to stay perfect and our reigning champions, Beef with the Q on the right. So captain is Jeff for Texas two-step, joined by Karthik and Steph, and then Tyler Brown is the captain for Beef with the Q, joined by Ryan, Lily, and Carrie. And Carrie apparently is in the presence of Miss Peggy. Maybe she will join us after the stream is over.
Confetti.
Confetti.
Probably not, but she'll say hello.
Well, we can only wish. Alrighty, Texas two-step takes on Beef with the Q. All right, y'all know the rules. Round 1, we're kicking off celebrity mashup.
Yeah. Nothing for us.
Yeah, we just pass over to them right now. Throw off down 2-0.
Sounds like nothing for anybody. So we'll get started. Texas two-step. Here is your celebrity mashup.
That's the one. Julie Andrews and someone.
And Common. Julie Andrews and Common, final answer.
Who is Julie Andrews and Common? Well
done. You just in the celebrity mashup? Holy shit.
Yeah. I couldn't remember Common's name for a second. I knew it was Julie Andrews, but...
So, fun fact, only one other team is playing this match. They've already played, actually. And none of them had any idea who Common was, except for someone who wasn't playing the match.
Girl, what?
So, we're off to a better start than that game.
Common
I don't know who that is.
I saw him in concert with Jennifer Hudson in December.
What?
Yeah.
That is an odd mashup, yeah, fair.
Well, they're dating.
Well, an odd mashup.
Yeah.
Julie Andrews and Common are dating?
Please. Anyway. Thank you.
I stand by what I said.
Yellow mess.
Oh my. Oh girl, I don't know. I want to say Elon Musk, but that's so wrong.
I know, I kept thinking that and like Judi Dench, but I have no idea what this is.
I have an idea on the middle person if we can get the outside.
I'm no help.
Try Judy, I guess.
All right, we'll say Judi Dench and Elon Musk. Final answer.
Shockingly incorrect. Over to Texas.
No way. Karthik, do you have anything on this? Because I don't.
He doesn't even ask me.
5 seconds.
Huh?
Okay, no.
I have no idea who it is.
Judy Dench and Orlando Bloom? Fuck me, I don't know.
Who?
Orlando Bloom, maybe? I don't know.
I'll say, I think the outside is Macklemore and Orlando Bloom. So, I don't know.
Final,
yeah. It's probably not right.
We're off to a completely different start than the last game because the team that got this said it immediately. So that's what I love about trivia is that we have completely polar opposites in how questions are approached. This is Helen Mirren and Jack Harlow.
Yeah, I knew Helen Mirren. Okay. I didn't know Jack Harlow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was like, that's why I said Macklemore.
Yeah. Generic white rapper, like, whatever.
Yeah. I was close.
All the same.
On the right track.
It was a very druggy Elon Musk.
Mm-hmm.
I won't be fooled.
I'm Team Carrie here.
We'll move to television. It's 1-0 in favor of Texas.
No, we're okay. Nothing. It's too early.
Alrighty. It's too early, they said. All right, Texas, here's your television question. Identify the television show by the characters Barbara Howard, Ava Coleman, Gregory Eddy.
That's Abbott Elementary, right?
Sure. Abbott Elementary, final answer.
Abbott Elementary is correct. Take a 2-0 lead. That's embarrassing.
Ava.
Not on the right tab. There we go. Alrighty, Beef with the Q to get on the board. Here's your television question. Identify the television show by the characters Rip Wheeler, John Dutton, Thomas Rainwater.
That's Yellowstone.
Go for it, King.
Yellowstone, final answer.
It is Yellowstone. It's 2-1.
It's so crazy seeing the guy that plays Rip Wheeler knowing full well like his first acting thing is Dazed and Confused, and does not look the same.
I want my burr.
Moving on to round 3, it's brands. Texas leads 2-1.
Nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing. Alrighty, here is the brands question for Texas. Speedy was the first mascot for this fast food chain until it changed in 1967.
What are you thinking?
Don't got a clue.
Okay. Steph, anything?
Carl's Jr. maybe? I don't know.
I mean, I think that's a fair guess.
10 seconds.
Anything else? Nope. Carl's Jr. Final answer.
Incorrect. Over to Beef for the steal.
I was going to say Hardee's because DEE is how you end Hardee's.
I agree.
So,
Sure.
Okay, let's say Hardee's. Final answer.
I'm looking forward to whatever D's Nuts jokes Josh and Blake are going to come up with for the recap. This is just McDonald's, unfortunately.
I should have.
Thinking
That was
that
my
is
guess,
awesome.
and I didn't
That's
say
awesome.
it.
I like
fuck.
Hardee's.
I thought
Yeah.
that was too obvious.
I watched the Croc movie. Oh, that's bad. Oops.
That's on you, Carthy.
No, that is on me.
Moving on. Beef with the cue to tie it up. Here is your brands question. Now a major fashion brand, Louis Vuitton started in Paris in 1854, specifically as a manufacturer of what?
I feel like it wants us to say bags.
I have absolutely no idea. Like
I don't know.
handbags.
That's my best guess, but it might be a trick.
That's
It
way
might be a
better.
trap.
I don't have anything, so
But I would say handbag.
10 seconds.
okay. Handbags. Final answer.
Incorrect. Over to Texas for the steal.
Yeah, I feel like that was gonna be too. I feel it has to be like something like stupid, like either like overalls or like military.
I was thinking like
weapons or like
scarves.
belts.
I was
They have,
thinking
like,
like shoes.
5 seconds.
These are
Shoes?
belts, yeah.
Shoes?
That's
I think
just what I
belts,
was
but like go for whatever you think.
Good name answer.
Shoes, final answer.
No, beef was closer. We're looking just for luggage.
Oh,
Like little rolling little bags, all the fancy little luggage.
That would make sense.
I wasn't alive in 1850.
oh, like those like trunks. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, I was thinking
Yeah,
like
all
the trunk. Yeah.
The old timey
Mhm.
luggage, yeah.
It was a couple years before.
I think there was like a Louis Vuitton trunk on the Orient Express or something like that. Now I think about it. Yeah.
Alrighty, we move into everyone's favorite category, sports.
Woo!
Double.
Yeah.
I'm shocked from Texas.
I was gonna say haven't met a sports question I didn't like, but we did miss our niche last.
Yeah.
So.
You're welcome. I did write this just for you.
Perfect, thank you. So it's not related to sports
It's
at
not
all.
a question. Your answer.
Alrighty, so Texas is doubling. I am assuming nothing.
Nothing.
I'm shocked.
What? Really?
What? I cannot believe this. Alrighty, here we go. Before going pro, which college did
great.
Steph Curry play basketball for?
Davidson,
Davidson.
baby. Yep.
Davidson, final answer.
For a big 2
That's
points.
my boy. Let's
Yeah.
go.
I like his name.
Love that cat.
Alrighty.
His name.
Come on, vibes for something I know. Let's
Oh,
go.
God.
Just for 1 point to Beef, because they did not double. Here's your question. Before going pro, which college did Peyton Manning play football for?
Oh,
Is it Indianapolis?
I don't know. I feel like it's Ole Miss. That could be
I
his
don't
brother.
know.
That could be his brother Eli. Oh, fuck. Brian, do you have anything?
No, I would love a question about anything I might know at some point tonight.
All right. Oh, God. Ole Miss, final answer.
Incorrect. Over to Texas for the
That's hard
steal.
to feel
Ole Miss,
but-
Ole Miss was Eli. You are
and
absolutely
also
correct.
Archie, but this
Peyton
is
was
the only 10 I see.
Tennessee.
Yeah, 100%.
Tennessee, final answer.
Tennessee is correct for the steal. Texas on a nice rebound after last week. No offense. It's 5-1 in favor of Texas as we move on to round 5, food and drink.
We like those.
We do like those.
Yeah, those are good. Nothing though.
Do you all want to do anything?
I'm okay.
No, nothing.
Alrighty, nothing. Texas two-step for 1 point to increase your lead. Here's the question. What is the primary ingredient in tabbouleh salad?
I don't even know what tabbouleh is.
It's not like a pasta salad, is it?
Oh, it's our question. Shit, I don't know.
Yeah.
Garbanzo beans, maybe.
That's why
I don't
we're
fucking know.
Jesus.
I feel like garbanzo beans may be the answer. I don't know what tabbouleh is.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. But I think that's a
sounds
good
Greek.
guess.
What'd you say? Garbanzo beans?
Yeah, it's either gonna be like garbanzo or like cucumber, something Greeky.
Got 5 seconds.
I liked cucumber too, but whatever.
Cucumbers? Yes.
Yeah.
Cucumbers. Final answer.
Incorrect. Over to beef for the steal.
It's parsley.
All right. It's parsley. Final answer.
It's parsley for the steal.
What is it?
What is it?
It's Lebanese.
It's an herb. It's
It's a parsley
Lebanese
salad.
salad. It's got lemon and
Yeah,
Sounds
mostly
good.
parsley. It's tasty. I
Sick.
recommend.
good stuff. Good stuff.
Nothing I like more than parsley.
Does it also start with P and end in Y?
Wow.
Holy shite.
Clever.
This is taking a turn.
We're live, baby.
As we head over to beef's question to sweep food and drink, here is the question. What is the primary ingredient in the Korean side dish, kimchi?
Get it, Carrie.
Cabbage.
Fermented cabbage, yeah. Cabbage, final answer.
It is cabbage.
I just got
It's
into
my
How about
this.
the napa
favorite
cabbage?
food.
So mad that I haven't been able to eat it for longer in my life. It's so
I
good.
finally knew an answer
I
to
love
a
kimchi.
question, and it only took 10 of them.
Alrighty, we are moving into niche category time. You selected the category before the match started. Beef with Q will be so ecstatic to hear that you selected the Oakland Athletics, their 2000.
I watched all of it.
Me too.
Already took for 2 points. It's 5-3 in favor of Texas right now. To increase the lead, here is your niche question. In the 2001 playoffs, which starting pitcher for the Oakland A's led the team in strikeouts?
It's gonna be either Mulder, Hudson, or Zito.
I feel like it was Hudson.
Okay,
That's
sure.
what I was thinking initially.
I know Mulder led the team in wins. I
Yeah.
have no idea if it was in strikeouts or not, though.
10 seconds.
You tell me Hudson or Zito.
Let's do Hudson.
Hudson. Final answer.
Incorrect for the steal.
Should we
Is it Mulder or Zito?
Mulder or Zito?
Take
I
one
wrote
of
Bob
them,
Saget.
babe. I have no idea. I was
All
going
right.
to say Angelina Jolie, so.
Let's go Zito, final answer.
It's Mulder.
Also, it's Mark, not Mike.
Back-to-back baseball steal.
But also, CLC, it's Mark, not Mike.
Well, Josh wrote this, so you know what, Josh? It's Mark. Okay.
Half a point.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just checked the answer that Josh wrote for us in our host chat, and it does also say Mike.
I was like, I copy and pasted. I am lazy.
Sports fan, he is not. Fake fan.
He is not. Well, he wasn't a Met, so therefore it balances. out.
True.
Mhm.
True.
Alrighty, not Texas two-step. Beef with the Q to tie the game on their niche. They selected Wheel of Fortune bonus round puzzles.
What?
I'm
They
gonna
did this
try to
last
help
season.
on my
Let's
tiny
not-
screen.
I was told to be Michelle Branch based. Tisk, tisk, tisk.
Gotcha.
Solve the following Wheel of Fortune puzzle with R, S, T, L, N, and E already inserted into the puzzle. It's an event. It's set at the bottom now. Here you go.
Something venture? No, not venture.
And the last word is like heavy fanfare.
I like that.
Hold on. Before we keep thinking, before we lock that in.
I think you're right.
10 seconds.
Yeah.
All right, we'll say heavy fanfare, final answer.
Not what I have, so I'll send it over to Texas.
Hmm.
Oh,
Something gunfire? Heavy gunfire?
That sounds good. Heavy
As an event?
heavy gunfire. Final answer.
We are in America, but damn, Jesus.
Is
I
it
know.
someone Is it bonfire?
Oh.
I'm on the wrong
Is it-
slide.
Beach bonfire?
Yes, too late.
Oh, is it?
Dude, I can't believe you
look at us
threw
coming
the
up with
gunfire and
multiple
said
correct
final
answers,
answer.
Yes.
As an event.
I thought you.
I don't.
Well, Denver is an
Not-
event.
Not
I even
incorrect.
said as an event. Like, why are we guessing this?
I was gonna go on
Wasn't a
time,
bit.
Steph. Okay.
We're
Yeah,
moving
we only
on.
had 10 seconds.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I'm sorry. I just saw we have comments. Oh.
Heavy gunfire.
Gosh. I wrote Mark, I think. Darn it.
Dude, would you get like half a point for correcting the like, you know?
Yeah, we'll think about it. We're heading to the bonus round. We are doing a shootout. So this is if you played week 2 or if you played season 1, which most of you did. It's the same format. So I'll read the prompt twice. There are 25 answers to this one. And you'll go back and forth naming an answer that applies to the prompt. After 5 rounds, whoever has more correct answers will win the 2 points associated. If we're still deadlocked, we'll go into sudden death. Alrighty, I'll read it twice. Here we go. Name the last 25 women to win the Academy Award for Best Actress. Even if someone won more than once, you can only list them once. Once again, name the last 25 women to win the Academy Award for Best Actress. Even if someone won more than once, you can only list them once. We'll start with Texas Two-Step.
Karthik, you like movies, right?
Not really.
Oh my god.
The only one I can think of, if I'm not dumb, is Halle Berry.
5 seconds.
Halle Berry. Final answer.
It is Halle Berry. Over to Beef.
Do Meryl Streep now. Get it out of the way.
Okay, Meryl Streep. Final answer.
It is Meryl Streep. We'll head back over to Texas.
Do you think like a Julia Roberts could have won an Academy Award in the last 25 years?
In 25 years? Possibly.
Got 5 seconds.
Maybe for like Aaron Brockovich. So yeah, Julia Roberts. Final answer.
It is Julia Roberts. Over to Beef.
Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock. Final answer.
Sandra Bullock is correct. Over to Texas.
Do you think Emma Stone won for La La Land? I don't know.
Oh, that'd be a good guess, though. I can't remember. I don't know for sure, but
Emma Stone. Final answer.
It is Emma Stone. Over to Beef.
Didn't Regina King win for If Beale Street Could Talk?
I don't remember. I know some others for sure.
Okay, go ahead then.
Mikey Madison, most recent winner.
Okay, Mikey Madison. Final answer.
Nice.
Mikey Madison is correct. Over to Texas. We're tied 3-3.
Michelle Yeoh won for Everything
I was gonna
Everything
suggest
All
him.
at Once.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah.
Michelle Yeoh. Final.
Correct. Over to Beef.
Kate Winslet.
Kate Winslet. Final answer.
Kate Winslet is correct. Over to Texas.
Anne Hathaway, maybe?
Anne Hathaway,
I don't know.
maybe.
I don't know what she would win one for.
I don't think
Um,
Angelina
5 seconds.
Jolie's won one.
We'll say Anne Hathaway. Final.
Anne Hathaway
It's too long.
is incorrect. Over to Beef. For
Natalie Portman.
Natalie
Black
Portman. Final
Black
answer.
Swan? Oh, damn. Okay.
Natalie Portman is correct. Beef wins the bonus in a tightly contested 4-5.
We
So-
didn't-
Was Regina King on that list?
So
Was
we're
I
Jennifer
was waiting
Lawrence
on
on the
Jennifer
list?
Lawrence.
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
was.
Silver Linings Playbook?
Silver
Tripped up,
Linings. Yeah, so we had one you missed, Jessica Chastain.
Was Taraji P.
Mother.
Henderson on that list?
He's reading them.
Wow.
Jessica Chastain, Frances McDormand, Renee Zellweger, Olivia
Oh,
Colman,
for 13 signs.
Brie
Okay.
Larson, Julianne Moore, Kate Blanchett, Jennifer Lawrence,
3 times over Billings.
Just a list of all my mothers. I love that.
Marion Cotillard.
Cotillard.
Very
Cotillard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That name.
That's a
you
French
had her-
ass name.
You had her earlier in the match, Helen Mirren, Reese Witherspoon, Hilary Swank, Charlize Theron, Nicole Kidman, Hilary Swank's on here twice, Lee, and Gwyneth Paltrow.
For no Regina King?
No, Regina King. I think she was supporting actress.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's why I talked out of it. So
Thank you.
I
I only watch Clue and Harry Potter, so.
we
I'm with you,
finally
buddy.
got a bonus round that was literally like one of my strongest things.
That's right up your alley.
I'm
Yeah.
pretty proud of myself.
We should have stopped in Justin Coleman for this one.
Alrighty. It's 5-5. We're all knotted up. Coming in
Yay.
round 7. Pop culture. Power-ups wise, Beef has everything, and Texas, you have your double dip and your extra time.
What do y'all want to do? Nothing?
Not a thing.
Mm.
Okay, we're good.
Not a thing. Alrighty, over to Texas. Here is the question. One Tree Hill's Hillary Burton, aka Peyton Sawyer, has been married to The Walking Dead actor, for 6 years.
I know who One Tree Hill Hillary Burton is.
Do you know what the person she's married to looks like?
No, honestly, I have no idea. But
How old is she? Is she like 40s?
she was like in her 20s. She was like, I watched this growing up in high school, so she's got it.
Yeah. Is it what's his name? Andrew Lincoln? That's his name? Rick?
I don't know anybody in The Walking Dead.
Go for it.
Andrew Lincoln, final answer?
Incorrect. Over to Beef for the steal.
Only guess I
Lincoln's
have
the
is
only one
Norman
that I know.
Reedus, but
Okay.
What'd you say, Tyler?
Oh, Andrew Lincoln was the only name that I knew. So,
Norman
and
Reedus was in it.
that's
so
the
that's
only other one I
guess
know.
have.
like
So-
Norman Reedus, final answer.
We're going to learn an extra actor who's been in the show,
Not
apparently.
Barenthal?
His name is Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Oh,
Oh
Negan.
my god. And I
Oh,
love
Jesus.
him.
That name could be made up
Okay.
for all I know.
We love him,
Yeah.
apparently. I have no
He's in
clue who this
6 or
man is.
7
I didn't know she was
years.
married to him. Good
Wait,
for
what?
her.
For real? He's probably one of the premier villains in everything right now. He just got done voice acting for Invincible. He is an incredible actor.
He was
Wow.
the dad in Supernatural. He
Yep.
was the guy in Grey's Anatomy that died.
Yep.
Spoilers.
No, I'm what we
The
call
one.
here uncultured, so I'm
Yep,
unsurprised.
same. I'm a Philistine, apparently.
Already Beef to take, I think, their first lead of the game.
Hmm.
Here is your pop culture question. Spy Kids star Daryl Sabara, aka Junie Cortez, has been married to this pop singer for 7 years.
It's Megan Trainor, final answer.
Well, this is so much
You better
easier. This is
work.
bullshit.
Okay, Megan Trainor
Yeah,
it is.
I had no
oh,
idea.
damn.
Even
He
I
is
knew.
all about that bass.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, those are definitely words.
I just want to say, including the word star and Spy Kids in the same
Hey.
3-word
Well,
how
combination
dare you. That is
is
disrespectful.
It was a big hit.
Spy
Okay.
Kids has a
Kids is
cult
essential
following.
childhood entertainment.
Alrighty,
Never
we are
seen
moving
that
into
show.
video games.
Oh, probably won't know shit.
I don't
Well, we can
hate
double
the
up
idea
again.
of doubling this, but I don't know how y'all feel.
I would
I
be.
don't know what else we're gonna get that would be better.
Okay, well, might as well
I'm
go
not
for
feeling
it.
like we're gonna get a wordplay, so
Okay.
If it's
we're gonna-
obscure, it could screw us. So that's the only
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
I'm like,
oh. All right, we'll double ours.
Alrighty, Beef is going to double. Nothing for Texas, based off the silence.
Correct.
Correct. Alrighty, here we go for 1 point to Texas. Here we go. Oh, maybe.
Are we going?
There we go.
What?
Which video game did Alfonso Ribeiro sue in 2018 for the alleged use of the Carlton dance without his permission?
Fortnite.
Right.
Fortnite. Final answer.
It is Fortnite.
Oh boy.
It is now tied up at 6. 2 big points for Beef with the Q. Here is their question. In 2023, which video game franchise sued the startup game Palworld for its use of cute little animals wielding guns?
isn't that Pokemon?
I have no idea.
I'm
I like it.
I'm not 100% confident, but I'm like 90 that it's got to be Pokemon.
I think that's right.
We're gonna go with Pokemon, final answer.
Well done for 2 big
It is
points.
Pokemon.
8-6 in favor of Beef. We move into round 9. It's music. Both teams have extra time and their double dip. We're running near the end.
What is this the reading lyrics backwards one? Can't tell us?
Great. If it helps
I
you,
feel okay not using.
Lee Farrell wrote this match. If that helps you at all,
Does
It won't.
not.
It doesn't.
It won't. But
No wonder it's rotted. Can't
How's that for
just
now?
a new one.
Do you want to use extra time for a music one in case?
I
like
mean, I don't think that will. If it's not the backwards one, I really don't know.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm forever a
Won't have
fan of
another
saving,
smaller
not
mashup.
using extra time so that we have double dip if we need to double dip. So
Yeah.
Yeah,
Heavy
I'm
on
gonna
the
say nothing.
all right, nothing for anyone. We'll start with Texas two-step. Here is your 1 point question. In 2008, Adele released a cover of "Make You Feel My Love," which became more popular than the original. Who originally released the song?
I know this song so well. Was it a country
Sing it.
singer? I'm not going to sing on here. Was it a country singer?
I don't know.
I want to say it's like Trisha Yearwood or something, but I have no idea.
Got 8 seconds.
Trisha Yearwood, final answer.
Love her, but unfortunately not the right answer. Over to Beef for the steal.
Garth Brooks, final answer.
Garth Brooks, final answer.
That is also incorrect.
That's aggressively.
I felt like I would know that.
Full confidence.
He's not country. He is
Okay.
Scotland.
Oh,
Okay.
okie dokie.
That was
Oh,
you were
he did
closer
make it
than I
work,
was with
and
my
then-
John Legend gun.
He did
Well,
do
I think Garth Brooks did do a cover of it, so Stephanie was close.
Marriage.
Alrighty, Beef to take a 9-6 lead. Here is your music question. In 1996, the Fugees released a cover of "Killing Me Softly" with his song, which became more popular than the original. Who originally released
Absolutely.
the song?
It's Roberta Flack.
Yes.
Roberta Flack, final answer.
Nerds, it's Roberta Flack for a 9-6 lead. Or
Technically
I
6'9".
just say it better, yeah, it's a 6-9 game.
Nice.
Alright,
Right.
nice. Round 10. Geography.
Thank you, both sir.
We won't get this one. I will not.
Actually, Jeffrey.
Nothing for us.
Nope.
Nope, nothing for anyone already. Texas two-step. Here is your geography question. There are 2 countries that border more countries than any other country. Name both of them.
There are 2 countries that border more countries than any other country. I love the phrasing of this. You gotta think it's like something big, right?
Yeah, probably.
Like Russia, because it's the biggest by landmass.
Not a bad idea, but it does border a lot of large countries.
Yeah, but then it also borders a bunch of stands.
Yeah, that's fair. I'd be okay with that.
Russia, final answer.
It says name both.
So we need both of them, Jeff. Jeff, we need
Huh?
both of them.
I think
we
one
need
of
them
Name
two.
both. Reading
Oh,
is fundamental.
well,
He said final. I have to hand it over to Beef.
I didn't see. I thought it said name one of them.
My
Okay.
gut was Russia, China.
Okay, yeah. The only thing I can think of was Switzerland, where it's so small and kind of around a bunch of things. But no, let's go with Russia and China. Final answer.
Oh, I hate it. Yeah, I'm sorry. Texas.
I'm so sorry, guys. I thought it said name one of them.
You were just in your pop culture Jeopardy era. because they
Yeah,
were
we're playing the
bad about not
triple, the
reading your
triple play.
questions.
Exactly. Alrighty, Beef with the Q. Here is your geography question. Which country has more islands than any other country?
Isn't
The
it
Philippines?
Indonesia?
Oh, I think you're right. Yeah, sorry.
What'd you say?
Indonesia, and Ryan said the Philippines.
I think it's Indonesia. I was
I
picking
feel
the wrong
Indonesia.
one. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
You could double dip, but I think it's Indonesia.
Do you want to double dip or no?
Sure.
Might as
Just in
well. It's got to be one of those two. I don't know. I
Okay.
do think you're right with Indonesia, but
All right, we'll double dip and say Indonesia. Final answer.
Oh, take your second answer.
The Philippines. Final answer.
We'll head over to Texas for the steal.
oh my god.
Oh shit.
Either-
Okay.
Either like Micronesia or the Maldives. Micronesia
What
maybe
about
invaded a lot of
Malaysia?
countries, so the Maldives maybe.
Maldives, not like Malaysia or something in that southern.
Whatever you feel like. I don't know.
I know what it is.
Yeah, me too.
Is it Malaysia? Final answer.
Incorrect. Tyler or Carrie, would you like to?
It's Japan.
Is it Fiji?
None.
We are not in the right area.
Oh boy.
Unfortunately, we're looking for Sweden.
What the fuck?
Oh.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
I don't know anymore.
Sweden has over
We were gonna
200.
keep guessing.
Sweden has over 260,000 that they know of.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Good for them.
That's
Nobody gives a
crazy.
shit
It's-
about
it's
Sweden.
crazy.
Are they
to
kind of
know
floating,
that.
floating pieces of trash as islands? Like, what do you mean
Correct.
260,000 islands?
Drag them.
Sweden is going
Alrighty.
to cancel Karthik.
You're
It
a
is.
trash.
It's 10-6.
260,000?
We move into holidays.
Oh God.
Holidays.
This should be interesting.
Nothing for
Holy
us.
days.
You want to use double dip now or next category?
Use our extra
have
time
to
on
say
holidays.
Now
I know, but whichever one we don't use double dip on, we have to use extra time.
well, it's
Before
not
you
like we
read,
know what's
Carl.
coming up, so we'll see.
Before what?
I was just going to say before you read, but let them make their decision. To be exact, Sweden has the world's most islands with a jaw-dropping total of 267,570.
Are they like anthills or something?
Norway,
Yeah.
Norway in second, and Finland in third.
So
Indonesia,
Scandinavians.
Indonesia only
Sounds
has
suspicious.
17,000, and the others that you mentioned have even less. The United
Thank
States
you.
has over
So-
8.
Arthur, you want a double dip or time?
I think you just save them both. Like if
can't
we have
save
to
them
double
both.
dip. Well,
let's take time.
Time?
Yeah.
And then we can double dip for the last one. Time, please.
sure, we'll do that.
Sure, we'll do that. 45 seconds. We'll go to.
We have to use one regardless.
Alrighty, here we go. Here's your holidays question. 45 seconds. In which month is the French holiday Bastille Day celebrated?
It's June, isn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking June or May.
Pretty sure it's my birthday.
Sure, go for it then.
I don't want to be wrong, but yeah, June. Final answer.
We'll send it over to B for the steal.
Jesus Christ.
July.
I don't. We celebrated at my work, and I can't remember when it is, which is really embarrassing. My gut said it's more in the fall.
5 seconds.
But I could be wrong.
I want to say July. Final answer.
I thought it was May.
Yeah, Tyler, tell him who's boss. It's July.
Oh, nice.
Good steal.
It'd be your birthday, Jeff?
Yeah, it's my birthday has some French day. I can't remember what it is. Maybe it's the French Revolution.
Storm the Bastille.
Alrighty, over to Beef for their holidays question. Dia de los Muertos, or Day of the Dead, is a Mexican holiday primarily celebrated in what month?
So it's
November.
after Halloween,
It's
so it's
November
November.
Yeah, so
November.
we're going to say November. Final answer.
November is correct. Shockingly, was not gotten by anyone in the last match we did.
That was such an
What?
easy question.
I'm
This
shocked.
is like 10 times easier.
No,
Actually,
they did
actually,
steal
the
it.
stealing team did steal it, but after a long time of thinking. But
I mean, maybe
Yeah.
we're biased because this team's entirely Californian and Texan, but shit, I'd be like that was.
alrighty, it is 12-6 coming to the final category. Beef, I'm gonna give you your 45 seconds.
Okay.
Might as well.
Period.
And then text 2-step. Give me 2 answers. You got a double dip. Might as well use it.
Mm-hmm.
Category is
They better be good answers.
language.
It will be.
Here is your
By some free carry.
What common 7-letter palindrome is a noun meaning a vehicle that moves in circular motion?
Stop it, Ryan.
It's race car.
Yeah.
Double dip, but race car final.
You got 10 seconds to give me another answer.
That moves in a circular motion, though.
Vehicle moves in a circular motion.
That's the only thing that I
Gonna need an answer from Jeff.
Rotator? I don't know. Like
rotator. Final answer.
Rotator is correct. To get
What?
I thought you had it.
I also
right.
thought it was
I
race car.
gagged. I was like, how is that wrong?
Yeah, I did not understand how
the
it was
other
not
team
race
also
car.
had a big cow about this.
That's a vehicle that moves in a circular. Anyway.
And
Yeah.
I with Dr. David Lee Farrell, not I. Alrighty.
And I always do.
I always knew. 45 seconds for Beef with the Q in the final question of the match. Here we go. The largest English palindrome, tat-a-rat-tat, is also an onomatopoeic word that means what?
Noise? I don't know. What's a tatter?
I would say that
Like,
are like
I'm thinking like
tap
rat
dancing.
rat tat tat.
Yeah, like
So like a drum.
that the
beat.
hitting of a drum.
But I don't
Like,
know what
maybe
else.
like hitting a drum. I
don't,
like drum.
I don't know what else it would be besides like a drum beat.
All right, we're gonna
Like,
say
yeah.
like hitting a drum or a drum beat. Final answer.
Head over to Texas for the steal.
So is it more specifically a drum roll? Because those are two different things.
Sure.
Maybe.
I think like the tap dance, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, but sure. Let's do.
Do you like tap dancing as an answer?
No,
I
I
was just
don't
thinking
know.
that
Like,
All right, then tap dancing sounds better. Tap dancing, final answer.
is drum roll really that different from a drum beat?
Fighting was my only other thing.
We were so
I thought it was tap
close.
dancing.
Said the most sarcastically ever. This was door knocking. A tattara.
Okay.
Girl, who
Tattara-
came
okay,
up with that
fair enough.
definition? Who
I mean, I thought drum was good because I thought like a snare drum.
Yeah, I thought it was
snare drum.
Yeah.
My gay ass said I thought it was a drum beat because of fucking Gloria Estefan rat tat 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 on the drum.
That's
what I thought.
Exactly.
Yeah. Honestly,
And I
like,
said that shit.
so, sir, can you rewrite like a quiz, like and give it to us? Like, this is some nonsense.
Okay, hold on, Karthik.
Jeff doesn't want a poster match.
I did write one, and you weren't there for it, and the rest of your team did not.
Yeah, you missed it. It was last week.
And your team did not like it.
Dr. David Lee Farrell, trash.
By a score of 12-7, Beef with the Q will advance to 4-0. Texas Two-Step falls to 1-3, but Texas Two-Step is a very smart team and made a deep run last time.
It's true.
Well, they were in the same position they were last time.
Yeah.
They started off not strong and came alive at the end, so Texas Two-Step is not out of this fight.